Hi, Crickellectuals. Welcome to another video. And in this video, we're going to share a quick news story with you. So yesterday, PCB Chairman Ramiz Raja led an event, an awards ceremony, another one. Yes, we just had PCB Awards 2021. And then we have this other event that is also to recognize players. It took place in the National High Performance Center in Lahore, and they dubbed it as an award ceremony for top-notch performance in the year 2021, which we thought the PCB 2021 award show was. But hey, if more players are getting recognized, the merrier. So even though I'm trying to figure out the connection between this particular ceremony and the PCB 2021 awards show, I have zero issues about players getting some recognition and awards. That's awesome, Ramiz. Keep it going. So what did the players get? Well, it was an awards ceremony where they all were seated. Ramiz was back at the mic. You know, Ramiz loves his mic, and he got a chance to be the MC and facilitate this whole event. And it sounded and looked like, based on the photos and media released by the PCB themselves, that Ramiz was leading the event, and he invited people to come on stage. He would give them an award, and the award was basically just a plain white envelope. And we are imagining that there was a check inside of it, because the actual award, the gift, if you will, was money. So it was a cash award in the amount of 15 lakhs in Pakistani rupees, 15 lakh, and that converts to 1.5 million rupees, if millions are easy for you to imagine. That is worth about a little over 20,000 US dollars. So what a way to end the year for all the players who were there and who were recognized and got these awards. Now let's talk about who were the players that we saw there. Now remember, this was an award ceremony specifically for players who performed really well in the 2021 calendar year. So we saw Babar Azam, Rizwan, Malik, Thani, Sarfraz, Imad Usman Qadir, and a couple other players. But I think it's more interesting if we look at who was not there. Now, at this point, we don't really know why certain players were included while others were excluded. And in fact, we're not quite sure if they were actually excluded or they were just not available to be at the ceremony. So for example, totally expected Muhammad Hafiz to be there. I know he's retired, but he had a pretty okay 2021 year, and he was not there. Maybe his performances were not judged to be very good ones. He might be just away and he was invited, but he couldn't make it. Some other players that I expected to be there who weren't there are Fakhar Zaman, maybe not Imam ul Haq so much, but it was weird that he wasn't there, even though most of the people that surround him were there. So it's really interesting, and I would be interested in learning why some players got the invitation while others did not, and some player got the award of 15 lakhs while others did not. Either way, it sounds like it was based on performance, and if you scored well, did well, you got the award. But then again, why was Shahnawaz Dhani there? That to me doesn't make any sense, because what did he play? 1 or 2 games internationally for the country, and what did he get? Maybe 2 wickets. I don't know the exact numbers, but it wasn't much, and it was right at the end of the year. So how was he there? And also, just because he was there, because this wasn't broadcasted, there was no video available. We don't know, just because players were there, they actually got the award. That's another thing to note. So just want to clarify, there's a lot we don't know. We just have some pictures that the PCB released, and it looked like Babar Azam was receiving an envelope. Mohammad Rizwan had a photo of receiving an envelope, but the others, maybe they were just there as spectators. So I'll be looking to see who was included, what was the criteria, and who was excluded, and why. More importantly, though, the most glaring exclusion for me was women. So women's cricket was completely absent from this whole thing. So this recognition of good performances apparently only applied to the men's team. They didn't invite any of the women's cricketer, even though in the PCB 2021 award show, there was Nida Dar, who received Cricketer of the Year award. But here, there was nobody there. Maybe they didn't feel like inviting just one person here to give her an award, but surely they do deserve compensation as well, especially if the men's team is getting monetary compensation for good performances. The women's team should certainly get it. We would 100% support that, but unfortunately we did not see that. So I hope that something is in the pipeline for that. If they want to do men's and women's events separately, maybe I'll understand that, but there should definitely be some kind of women recognition event as well. And on that note, we'll wrap up this video. We'll see you next time. This is your host, Jay. Peace.